And welcome back to more Kirby Star Allies. Last time we finished the bonus level of Extra Planet something. Again, I don't exactly know what the symbol is. And this time we're taking on the Ability Planet, which you might be thinking we're doing an entire video dedicated to the Ability Planet, and the answer is actually yes, we are. Now, I have specific reasons for wanting to do this, but the basic reason you have an Ability Planet is post-game if you want to go in and grab a bunch of abilities. If you just want to make the grind for puzzle pieces a little bit easier. There are little puzzle rooms for elements, which are pretty cool. Pretty standard stuff though. Fire over there, probably plasma and some other stuff. But again, it's to help you learn which elements interact with which obstacles. So here, fire, obviously you want to use ice, and so on and so forth. But this isn't why we're here, exactly. Also, just as a note, I am pretty sure, yes, you can't get Festival here. There's a store up here. This store goes to a very unique room in the game. A gauntlet. Yes, a gauntlet. We get to fight a bunch of enemies. And there is actually a reward for doing this. So I want to show the reward, albeit awful and anticlimactic as the reward actually is. So yeah, we're just gonna fight our way through here. It's gonna be kind of a weird video. Now, obviously with 4 people, this might be a little bit more entertaining. With just AI, it's a little tedious actually, because obviously since they're spawning in on sides, you could have like 2 people on one side and 2 people on the other. It actually makes very short work of this room. But yeah, this is all there really is to it. I actually thought about speeding up the footage, so yeah, let's actually get to that, since there isn't much else to talk about. There are a few bosses that show up, mini-bosses, and thus you can get powers from them and so on. So it's just pretty standard stuff. It's just a lot of this sort of basic fighting. So yeah, I'm gonna actually speed this up here, so commence the speed up. So for doing all of that, we get a lot of things that actually don't really matter. We get a bunch of lives, a bunch of point stars, obviously a heal is in there somewhere, a couple maximum tomatoes it appears, and more lives than we could ever need. But that is the ability planet. That is a lot of work for what you get, if you ask me. I don't think it's entirely worth it. I wanted to show it in some capacity, but I really would recommend probably not playing that normally, just because it is kind of a procedure. In any case, we're not actually done yet. We have a few more things to show off. We want to go to the world section screen, and we want to go, of all places, to Dreamland. I guess you could say we're returning to Dreamland. But we have a few more little Easter egg type things to show off. So our first one is in the boss level, 3D Forest. So the way this works is at the screen where you eventually fight Wispy. You want to actually go pretty much up to where Wispy is, but you're not supposed to fight him. So I usually will try to line up with this tree kind of in the background like this. Like that tree right there. And then you just go backwards if I went far enough. I don't know how precise this is because I just learned about this a few days ago. So I actually don't know how precise this is. Was hoping it actually worked. It worked! So we have this new door that appears. And it might seem a little weird at first, because it's kind of like we're going backwards through the level, but now we're getting rewarded. We have a puzzle piece. A lot of puzzle pieces, 1-ups, which again, kind of not needed most of the time. Maximum tomatoes, so pretty cool rewards. But you might notice, yeah, we're just going backwards through the level, which may raise a few eyebrows, but there is a purpose to this. As you might notice, they're like one-way doors now. They aren't like the two-way doors, so we are definitely actually going forward, as slightly backwards as that sounds. And also, this is not normally a puzzle piece, it's normally an invincible candy. And when we come back to the beginning of the stage, we have a new door. This is the first of 3 HAL Rooms. HAL Rooms are a staple of the series. HAL Laboratories is the company that makes the game, so they usually put in little Easter egg rooms like this that have a ton of power-ups, so we can get a bunch of different moves, if we so desire, but also this is a really good remix, by the way. Again, I just discovered this the other day, so I wasn't even familiar with this song. I feel bad for having to talk over it. But we have a friend platform. So you might be thinking, a friend platform here? You can actually just go through the door regularly, but you can also use the friend platform in order to bring the friend star to the end of the level. Now, we're gonna be using our friend Burning Leo for this fight. So we're rematching Wispy Woods, except with the friend star this time. That took no time at all. And if we do this, I mistimed it, if we manage to do a lot of damage, we can eventually light him on fire. So that is the fire takedown for Wispy. You can't friend him when you're on the friend star, unfortunately. Now, I did say the first of 3, so yes, we do have 2 more HAL rooms to go through, and this next one is kind of a doozy. It is in the Fortress of Shadows Jambastion. And because I'm feeling lazy, I'm just gonna go through the menu. It's like Heavenly Hall. Yes, it is in the boss level, so I need to go defeat the boss. So, give me a second. And here we are at the very end of the level, and to be honest, I am not 100% sure how this is supposed to work. Because, apparently all we need to do is wait around as per Kirby tradition for the door to appear. I don't know how long it'll take for the door to appear, but you just gotta kinda keep dodging all the debris until the door appears. And that's all you do. So while we're here, I guess I should mention that HAL rooms are actually a long-standing Kirby tradition going back as far as Kirby's Adventure, if I'm not mistaken. And they tend to have a bunch of like hidden goodies and stuff. Completely optional, never required for 100%, but just little Easter egg rooms. HAL Labs, I think, also puts HAL rooms into their other games as well. Like, I'm pretty sure Box Boy has one, but I'm not sure because I have not played the game. I just recall hearing that it has one. So yeah, just keep dodging, waiting for the door to appear. I hope I'm like in the right spot. And I hope it doesn't matter that I need to be in a particular spot, otherwise we might be here for a while. I've seen videos where it can take up to like a minute or 2 to actually appear, so yeah, we're gonna be here for a little bit, I think. I don't remember if I actually showed the HAL rooms in my other Kirby LPs. So there we go, got a bunch of point stars and the door. That actually took less time than I was expecting, thankfully. So we have this room where we have a bunch of things, little electric things spelling at HAL. I should probably grab the water hat now that I think about it. And we can just kind of blast our way through getting all the goodies. And interestingly enough, this is a little bit different than the previous one in that this serves as an alternate exit as well. So when we fly over here, we just end the stage like normal. You can get the little end card. Yeah, just nice little Easter eggs. There's still one more left though, and that is in the end game. So we need to go all the way, and I'm not kidding, to the final world. Well, not the final world, because that's literally just the boss battle, but you know what I mean. Far-Flung Starlight Heroes. It is all the way at the end, so we need to go to the Jambandra base, and not only that, the end of the level, so I'll meet you there. And we have reached the end. So this is the final room in the Jambandra base. It is after the second friend circle. All you need to do as an homage to the old Kirby games is fly up, and then you see the star kind of lining up with this little X in the wall, I guess. Well, you can actually interact with it, and of course it is our final HAL room. Not too much to this one. We end up getting a little title screen from Dreamland, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I think that's what the song is. Again, I'm not the biggest Kirby expert. I can't pinpoint every song, sadly. Break the HAL letters, and then you get a bunch of stuff for your troubles. Puzzle pieces, lives, health, you name it. point stars. Again, we have so many lives and like nothing to actually use them on. Because we are now actually done with everything there is to offer in the single player, at least the main campaign of the single player. That is it. We have seen everything there is to offer. One last goal game to end off. I don't know what I got on that. 2. Well, slightly anticlimactic ending to this playthrough, but oh well. We got a lot of 1s, more than I think I got an adventure, to be fair, so I guess I can't complain too much. Also, I'm assuming it's kind of obvious, but the HAL Rooms aren't exactly a bad spot to get puzzle pieces. You get a ton. In any case, we are now done. All there is to show is in the main menu now. Next time on Kirby Star Allies, we are going to be tackling some of the side content. So look forward to that. In any case, thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Kirby Star Allies.